Welcome back. So in our Selenium with Java series, today we are going to see how we can run our Selenium test cases in Firefox browser. Okay. So far we have seen how we can execute the test cases or the Selenium tests in Chrome browser. Then we have seen how we can execute in Safari browser, what and all the minimum settings are required or the configurations to the browser. We have already seen. Now we will see another browser, that is Firefox. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll copy paste the same one and in this browser paste it and I will make it as Firefox test. Okay, so Firefox test. Fine. So here in Safari browser, actually I was telling that we should not be using the system.set property because Mac OS Safari browser comes by default with the Safari driver, so we don't require. But in case of Firefox browser, you need actually that one, and for that the browser driver name is Gecko driver actually. Okay, so for Chrome we were using WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver, but for Firefox browsers we need a Firefox browser, for we need a Firefox driver whose name is Gecko driver. So it's not Firefox driver, it is Gecko driver. Now how do we download the Gecko driver? So let me just open my browser here, and then here you just search with Gecko space driver download. It will redirect to a GitHub link, which is Mozilla. So Mozilla is the Firefox browser's vendor, right, who is providing the Gecko driver. And you can see all the releases of that, whatever the releases are coming, all the releases are present here. In that, the latest release is the 0.29 29.1 actually. So this is the latest version, and you can even see what and all bugs you are getting. I mean, while executing, if you get any issues, then you can refer to the change logs, and then you can leverage those features, or you can understand that it is the Gecko driver issue, it's not your coding issue or something. Fine. So for this, if you see here, actually, they are providing different file formats actually for different operating system. If you are using, let's say, Windows 32-bit operating system, you can just click on this win32.zip file. It will download this zip. You have to unzip it. The same thing if you are using 64-bit, this is the one you need to use. Let me just maximize this a bit. Okay, so Win32 for 32-bit operating system, Win64 for 64-bit Windows operating system. If you are using Mac operating system, let's say, so you have to click on this particular link. So I am clicking on this, which will download this Gecko driver actually, and you have to what do you call, you have to unzip it actually. Once you unzip it, you have to copy that one. So I have already downloaded, so that's why it is coming. Let me delete my first one, and this one I'm just renaming this one to Gecko driver only. I'll copy it and keep it into a specific location actually. So let's say under my user folder there is a SEL1 folder is there. Under that I'm copy pasting this Gecko driver. Fine, that's it. Now what I need to do, I need to see if Firefox browser is installed in my machine or not. So you can see Firefox, and if I open this Firefox browser, I need to see whether I'm using the latest version of the Firefox or not. So okay, so what you need to do, you have to open your Firefox browser, go to the Firefox menu, and here you have to go to the About Firefox. So when you click on About Firefox, you can see it will check what version of the Firefox is there. If it needs a latest version to update, it will update. And here you can see a text is Firefox is up to date. It means that you have got the latest version of the Firefox browser. And then I already got the latest version of my Firefox driver as well. Okay, so I'm good with my Firefox browser and then the Gecko driver actually. Now let's go to this one. So webdriver.gecko.driver, this is the system.set property, we need to use it. And after that, what I need to do, I need to get the path of the Gecko driver. So right click and then click the option key and copy the path of the Gecko driver. The same thing if you are on Windows operating system, you can navigate to the Gecko driver folder where you have downloaded and extracted, and get the path and use it into the key value pair combination. Fine. Okay. So WebDriver driver, and here you need to use as Firefox driver. The class is Firefox driver, but the browser driver is Gecko driver. This is the difference you need to remember actually. Fine. And then as usual, like as I always used to tell, like your system.set property and creating the driver object is only varies when you go from one browser to another browser. The rest of the execution should not change actually, whatever you are doing. Okay, so that is why we will see in our upcoming sessions how we can keep different browser setups at the in one file. We will isolate that and then call as per the whatever browser we need, we have to call that particular driver instance. We will see that how we can leverage the test ng also in this. Fine. Okay, now I'm set up my setup is done with the system.set property and then initializing the Gecko driver as well. Okay, now let me right click and run this one to see whether the test case is executing or not. Now you can see it is all going good. It is opening the registration form and it is printing the value in this and it is going fine. Sometimes what it might throw one error if you are downloading the Gecko driver for the first time, it might say that you don't have action to the you don't have access to the Gecko driver actually. Here it will throw you one exception actually. At that time what you can do, you can open that Gecko driver folder actually, right click on that and you can say open actually. So whenever you open it, it will ask you this particular pop-up actually, because when you download from external sources, Mac is considering that as a malicious software. So that's why you have to trust this particular, to make this particular application as a trustworthy, you need to go manually right click on the Gecko driver, that file which you downloaded, and then open it actually by right clicking and open, and you will get this one. So you click on open, it opens into a command prompt. That's it. Now you close this. So for closing, control C actually you can do that. Fine, that is the only thing you need to do if your test case is not executing properly. Fine. So that is one of the quicker way of setting up your Gecko driver and running your test cases into the Firefox browser. So hope this particular session helpful. Do subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't. Thank you for watching.